talk about the GG video we saw?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
okay, gotta confirm it. We saw an awesome trailer for a new documentary coming out.
Awesome trailer.
Check it out for yourselves.
I don't know what this is.
They beat us to the punch. I wish I would have made this movie.
Obesity Awareness Day, George. I wasn't even going to make a video. I think the last time I made a video was, I think, sometime last year. And, you know, you had to keep coming back and doing your stupid shit that you always do, which is, you know, give what the goons and trolls, you know, do to you attention. You do it every time. You're going to be on your deathbed doing this.
Alright folks, this is Gorgeous George, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this a video. It's gonna be short and to the point. It's gonna be 30 seconds long, no longer than that. I'm not gonna be yelling or cursing or making any threats. Okay? By the way, if you're ever on my property, I will kill you.
Alright. Hello folks. I can't believe he did it. I really thought he was done with quote-unquote making these disclaimer videos, but of course he's not. He's always butthurt by us, so he has to make all these videos because he thinks people care about what he says.
For those of you who don't know, I do a cable access show. Been doing it for 16 years. It's been a good way for me to showcase my talent. It is a magical world in which I can roam free, express myself, and express my sharp wit.
I'm surprised. I really thought that you stopped making these disclaimers videos because the more that you make them, the more it makes you look like a blithering idiot.
Just an example of my sharp wit. For those of you who heard my radio broadcast near Christmas, I sang a song that was a parody of chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And in this song, instead of saying Merry Christmas, I said Merry Clitmas. So that's, you know, my sharp wit.
I have a few talking points for this video. As you see, I have my lovely guest, Dennis, here, and he's not a goon, but he really, really thinks you're fucking gay and fat, and he's also 6'5" and would destroy you. So this, my first talking point is this: George has no life. We already all know this. This trolling thing, this thing where, you know, people try to tell him that he's a fucking retard, has been going on for over, I don't know how many years. Over 10, 12 years? I don't know. Somebody can tell me.
So, after watching the video of his disclaimer, which is sort of a repeat from 2004, 2005, 2006, and onwards and upwards, he says the same fucking thing. I don't want to give the goons a spotlight, and all these motherfuckers are making my life miserable. Shut the fuck up, George.
In the video, he says the same shit he does every year. Like he's gonna grab the bull by the horns, or he's gonna threaten us with lawsuits, or with law enforcement. And, like, it's the same shit every year.
I have been attacked time and time again on the internet by a group of people known as the Goons. Who calls themselves goons, first of all? I mean, what's the deal with that? That's part of my stand-up routine I've been working on. Comment below, tell me if you like it. If you don't, I will delete the comments because I'm batshit insane and I can't handle criticism.
So, basically, George, I don't know if your show really is over or not. I mean, I kind of hope it is. But if your show isn't over, your public access show isn't over, it needs to be over, because you have zero talent, my friend. Zero talent.
You've been on public access for 18 years, and that hasn't done shit for you. You have no talent. You're a loser.
And that whole thing about you've been on the show for many years. Once again, all you need to do to renew a show on public access, George, is to sign a couple papers. You in it, impressing nobody with you being on TV shit.
Can I talk about what an awesome comedian you are for referencing Gorgeous George instead?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm all original, so if you're gonna spread those falsehoods, flush it down the commode. Matter of fact, you need to open your mouth so I can piss in it.
The people out there on the internet, they don't deserve the credit for what they do. They are ignorant sons of bitches, if you will.
He gets all pissed just because we don't like your show and we actually give him our personal opinions. That is one person we would call butthurt. And you, George, are butthurt. You are a fat, overweight, butthurt, butt-fucking son of a bitch. Yes, loaded words.
You think you're exempt from any criticism or anything like that. But you know, it's funny. You know, if I make a video like this and I'm not even threatening you, you'll try to get it down and take it down for hate content or bullying or harassment. Yeah, you know, those videos of yours still up threatening me from 2012, and then slandering me on your radio show from Christmas 2010 are both still up. So you know, it's really hypocritical. You know, as you said, censorship is a blatant crime. Yet it only applies to you or something. You know, when it fits your narrative and your needs.
You act like you're so cool throughout the whole video, but we all see like the tear. Like if you look closely at the beginning, you can see that George is about to cry at one point. He's either so angry or upset, or maybe a combination of the two. Who knows? But George just he looks like he wants to get our heads and just put them on a stick. You know what I mean?
I don't even care what you think. I don't even care what you guys even say to me anymore. You guys have no freaking life. And this video is meant simply to be a nice, neat bow on the whole thing. And it will be the last time I ever respond to you guys. This will be the last time I give you any attention whatsoever until I make another video a few months later.
He loves the feeling of being duped by these people who are smarter than him. Really, we put in minimal effort in what we do to fuck with you, and you think and you think just by getting the videos taken down that it's ruining our lives, but it's not. You'll probably get this video taken down somehow, but when you do, I'll just know that you saw it.
George, you claim that we're obsessed with you, but yet you're the guy who's always starting things back up. You're the guy that has to make comments and make videos and bringing all this stuff back to life again after it seems to have died down. I think you're the one who's obsessed with us.
You in your heart of hearts, you just want a big, strong man to laugh at you and tell you that you're a piece of shit. What you've been longing to hear your whole life. It just does something to you. It's erotic to you. That's my gut feeling about you, because if that were the case, you would have gotten your dignity picked up and packed up and left this whole shit a long time ago. But you don't, you won't, and you can't, because you're an emotional codependent on this kind of drama. You're just a drama queen.
You know, for a man who claims, like, such as yourself, that who's busy all the time, you know, working transportation and selling coupons, and working advertising, I find it amazing that you have all this free time to, you know, go around flagging people's videos on YouTube, and then it's been brought to my attention that you're flagging people's Facebook pages as well. So you obviously spend a lot of free time caring and think about what others think of you, and that's pretty sad.
Hello?
I don't give a fuck what you faggots talk about. You put my shows on there, they're coming down. You got that? Tell your faggot friends, the more shows they put up, the more shows come down. I've gone to Manic Cafe. way. I've gone to fucking other places, and they come down.
You don't understand, George. We put those up to control you. You did exactly what we wanted you to do. We've proven what a fucking loser you are. You dumb fuck. We don't care if the videos get taken down. All we care about is your fucking reaction. Oh my God, George. Fuck!
You got a problem with me? You know where I'm at. You got a problem with me? You know where I'm at. So shut your pussy mouth up, or I'll answer the fucking bullet in your fucking mouth. I know what you look like. If you ever step in 50 yards with me, I will cap you with the fucking bullet. I promise you that. I promise you that.
The fact still stands that this guy is still responding to every little thing that Leighton and the goon troop has done, which is absolutely hilarious, and which is why I, not stopped following this whole thing. I really, really like how George gets so mad and he keeps trying to file lawsuits.
Hey goons, what's up? It's Nam here once again, and as many of you know, Lawsuit 2014 has taken into full effect. The large one has written another frivolous lawsuit.
Why do you keep filing these lawsuits when the judge is always going to turn them down? And then state in the paper that it's frivolous. Not many judges are going to accept a frivolous lawsuit.
We have failed to communicate. What you don't understand is that I own it and you don't. I own it and never gave you permission to fuck with it or alter it. That includes critiquing it and attacking your venom into it. Project there much, George? I will fight to protect it 24/7, so no, bitch, it is not frivolous at all. This is a lesson, bitch, that you're going to get because I'll make sure of it. Bitch, 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 bitch. It's like every other word out of George's mouth is either faggot or bitch.
You file, that request to apply, appeal the case and whatnot, and to request a cease and insist? What the fuck is wrong with you, George? What the fuck is a cease and insist? I'm going to cease and insist. I insist you not. It's cease and desist, you fucking moron.
I like how he's trying to sue the guy from Half-Life.
Yeah.
The video game. It's pretty good.
Actually, there's a funny story behind that. One of the guys that used to troll George, one of the main guys actually that dropped out, he used to, go by the, moniker Gordon Freeman or whatever.
So it's gotta be his actual name, right?
So all those guys come to the party with Rabbit Troll. Pay some respects to yours truly. The large ones, Candy, Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, that's his real name, and George is too much of a stupid cunt to Google the name Gordon Freeman. I mean, that would be your first, inclination is
He said he was a private detective.
All the fact-checking you do, it's either like stuff that's like old news or like shit that you completely and utterly make up. Like, remember that time that you accused me of molesting Japanese kids and that... Oh, yeah, and of course, for the longest time, you thought I was a Japanese tutor, even though I hadn't done that job in more than a decade.
Private investigator George Yared. Oh my goodness, that's a hilarious. And they're saying anybody can be a private investigator. That's not true. That is absolutely not true.
Really fucking shitty private investigator.
Hey, Francine, this is Gorgeous George. I don't remember you. Oh, let me give you a hint. Woo!
Thus far, you have not been able to find any of us. Especially not me.
I think half of you are fictional characters. Half of those people on that thing that he's suing are not real people. They're fucking fictional.
Yeah, and not only that, but
stars.
George, you think that you have everyone's first and last names, like without a doubt, this is the people that are fucking cool.
Hey George, pig-faced redneck hobo here.
For those of you who don't know who I am, this is Son of a Bat.
Alright, it's me, Baggy McBaggerson, to tell you about the news of the day.
Let me tell you, and I won't tell you what their real names are, but none of the people that you think are, have these first and last names.
Hey, boys and girls. Yes, it's Angry Deli here.
Hello, everybody, NRA, and I'd like to give a shout out to all the goons, Scarvica, Nam, Sean Brennan, Yanks, even the veteran ones, Danner and Calix.
Hello, everyone. It's Decade Matter back again, your friendly neighborhood goon.
I think that's pretty funny. The recent lawsuit, it's very obvious you're mad at Leighton Nam there. He's
L. Harmon.
That. And then you threatened me with bodily harm, that you're going to put me in a body bag and send me to Virginia court and see me there or wherever, blah, 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 blah. So that's when I took it upon my own interest to, take a little jab at you, just to, humor myself, the goons, and yourself as well. And took a bit from one of your 2013 episodes and critiqued it, which actually falls under fair use, so that's really not copyright claim. But obviously, you don't get the whole concept of fair use.
And then you threaten a goon with legal action and violence at the same time. Sir, what the fuck that's fucking retarded.
You've been using wrong names for every single person that you want to try to take to court.
I need the courts to rule in my favor for my intellectual property to be secure without property being stolen. I will use case law when the time is available for the courts to proceed with the case. Thanks for your cooperation in advance, George. June 1st, 2015. God damn. Needless to say, George lost.
You fail, fat boy. We just got the recent ruling that Judge Spencer made on your little lawsuit. And looks like yet again he bitch-slapped your fat ass back to the trainee hole that you crawled out of.
Which is, part of why we're making this video, for George Obesity Awareness Day or whatever the hell it is. I'm just sorry, I haven't had much caffeine. And so that brings us to our next point. George is using Fontaine's fundraiser money to buy Nacho Mama's food. George, I know you're stupid, but I don't think you're stupid enough to honestly think that you'll ever make enough.
I thought he had a lot of money anyway. Didn't he always say he has so much money?
He said he lived in a mansion. He makes a six income figure.
That's a fraction of what he's
six income figure. We already knew that.
Oh.
But yeah. We know the economy is bad, but we know that that you're using that fundraiser money for either to, I don't know, but what else would you use it except for Nacho Mamas?
Hi, welcome to Nacho Mamas. I'm Raul Cantu. I'd like to invite you to my restaurant where we cook our food fresh on a daily basis.
Because that's really...
Doesn't matter what he's using it for, but...
It means he's not using it.
He's not going to get it anyway, so why are we...
He got $81, okay?
Okay, then he can buy 10 enchilada dinners.
10 enchilada dinners. I don't know the price range of Nacho Mamas.
The stupidest Mexican named restaurant I've ever heard of.
Nacho Mamas is a pretty bad name for the guy that runs it is named Raul Cantu, and then Raul Cantu, and then one time, I think a goon or something talked to Raul Cantu and asked about George, and I think it was Josh that did that, and Josh came back and he said, Raul Cantu doesn't even know who you are, or something like that. I think it was Josh that did that. But, Raul Cantu had never heard of George. But George was talking in one of his videos like he had actually known Mr. Cantu. And that's fucking ridiculous. Like, he's got legit narcissistic personality disorder and delusional bullshit. Either schizophrenia, something like that. I've been trying to figure out what personality disorder he has for the longest time and for the life of me, there's just so many fucked up things that he does. It's impossible to just pin it into one thing. It could be multiple things.
From the way you're acting, you act, we believe that you have narcissistic personality disorder. Obviously someone who thinks high of themselves and think they're God's gift to women.
So yeah, 20 traits of a malignant narcissist. How many do you have? So, in particular, how many does GG have? The control and manipulator pits people against each other. Of course, the classic example with this one is GG making YouTube videos. Because he really... This is the lulzy thing about George. He actually believes that people cares about what he says. So he thinks he has this image to maintain on YouTube, so he makes all these stupid response videos. Because he honestly thinks that people care about what he says.
And what you goons need to realize is that my persona on the Gorgeous George show is separate from my lifestyle. I am doing a character. Those couple times when I danced inappropriately with sleazy women on my show, that was a character. That wasn't at all me feeling insecure and trying to parade around my manliness on public access. That's just what my character would do in that situation. Or those times when I took my shirt off to try and show people that I'm not fat. That's not me in denial of the fact that I really am overweight. I'm not overweight. I weigh 120 pounds. Yes, I do.
And that brings us to our next talk point. George is fat still. So you're still fat. It's 2013. Something awful, and the goons have been trolling you for how long? And you used to actually be thinner than you are now, but you keep getting fatter. I know at old age you get a little fatter each year, but I don't see why, as much hate as you get for, your body weight, that you would not make some effort.
That's not me in denial of the fact that I really am overweight. I'm not overweight. I weigh 120 pounds. Yes, I do, 120 pounds, and I could run a marathon if I wanted to. You know what? Here, do we have to do this? Yeah, here, hold on.
The other thing you said was that how you're strong-willed and you can put up with all this stuff. If you were so strong-willed, why have you lost weight? You just keep getting bigger and bigger.
How many times? See, this is where it's gotten to the point where it's comical.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost some weight, man. I see you lost some weight, but unfortunately for you, you're still fucking fat.
By the way, even though you lost 45 pounds, you still look fat. Once again, that whole chin thing, it makes you look like you're like 300 pounds.
Yeah, so I don't really think I need to go any further than that.
You said you lost some weight. You may have lost a little weight, but you're still a fat ass. Okay, you're still fat. You can still tell. Okay, you really didn't lose that much.
Happy birthday, George, you fat gluttonous man fucking pig.
It's your 45th birthday and you're still a fat sack of shit, still fucking fighting with trolls online, and still gay. Fuck you, George. Happy birthday, loser. Can't believe it. 45 years old and still on the internet fighting with kids. Oh my god.
Well, George, happy birthday, you fat tub of lard. And this coming from a fellow fat tub of lard who can at least admit that he's a fat bastard, unlike you.
Point being is, we don't care if you're fat. We don't care if you're thin. What we care about is you're an egotistical, self-centered, self-righteous, self-effacing, fucking dickwad, cock-sucking, motherfucking asshole. Stop me if I'm wrong.
You were so fucking morbidly obese. You were so fucking fat. I don't know why you don't just lose the weight. It's so fucking disgusting. Like, and even if you were making an effort, why you wouldn't advertise that you were? Why wouldn't you, be desperately updating like any social network profile you have with stuff like, oh, I'm working out, I'm gonna eat lentils instead of fucking french fries today. I don't understand what the deal with your weight is, but that, I mean, despite all of the garbage that you do, that's our main problem with you, is how fat you are. And we've been, for years, trying to get you to see the light and maybe not eat as much. But you don't listen. It's obvious you think that you're a young, thin stud or something like that.
I'm saying that you have more of a chance of getting thin than you do ever becoming famous for anything other than being a fucking laughingstock.
How old is he?
45, I don't fucking know. In his fucking late 40s or mid 40s, I don't even fucking know. See, I don't keep fucking tabs on you like you think I do, George. Like you think half of us do. I mean, there might be a few, people that, know a lot of, just have memorized a lot of useless information about you. But the fact of the matter is, nobody spends as much time fucking with you as you'd like to think we do. You're not our eye candy. We don't jack off to you. We're not these people that are thinking about you day and night. In fact, I had to get up a lot of motivation to even do this fucking video. Like, sometimes I'll follow some of the stuff that you're doing, and it's just like, with every new thing, it's like, I don't even fucking care, because I've come to expect stupidity and, doing wrong, stupid shit from you. It's just not a surprise anymore. Like, when people are like, oh, he's e-begging, I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I really expected this. Because first of all, we all know that you're not a fucking, rich guy with a fucking nice big house like you tried to say you were. And don't say that was just a character, George. You really wanted one of those fucking prank callers to think that you were rich and that you had an okay life, and, they were just picking on some guy that has it all made and everything.
Oh, George, I've missed your bloated ass.
All right, well, you know what? You need to go take some more of that estrogen that you're on. And, your problem is that when you were a child, your daddy didn't datify you in certain places, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much.
I'm just not surprised anymore. I'm really at the fucking point where I'm not disappointed. I just really am having a lot of fun making you feel bad.
Fuck you, George.
You are just such a fucking moron, George.
Fuck you, George! Fuck you! Making you feel bad is funny to me, because you are a bad person, and you should feel bad for the bad things you do, and you should be punished.
See, I'm the only goon that exists right now that still has, like, an ounce, maybe an ounce of, like, pity for you. Because, I used to, like, work with the mentally ill, like, I volunteered for NAMI, so I understand that you're fucking mentally ill, and, like, you can't really help the stupid, fucked up life decisions you make because of whatever you have is unmedicated. I'm sure it is. I mean, I don't think you get insurance, but...
You are just such a fucking moron, George.
The whole point is you're fat, you're gay, and you're an awful person, and I can't believe you won't... Like I said, I've been trolled on the internet before, and you know what happened when I improved myself? People laid off. I got away from the computer when I was a teenager, and I was stupid with the internet, and I said and did stupid things, and I got off the computer, and I came back and reinvented myself, and everybody fucking loved me. I don't know why you can't do the same.
I hate my life!
And this is why it's gotten to the point where we just can't do anything but laughing.
Dance, dance, put on your sad face and dance the blues.
It's so much fun to laugh at you. It's such a fun, you just do so much to... It's never gonna get old, and we're never going away. You can't stay away from us. I think in a way you want to be part of us. You want to be, like, in this thing that we're in. It's kind of, I think maybe, like, there are times where you sit at home and you light a few candles and you sit around and you watch our videos, or you watch their videos, because I haven't made a video in a while, but you watch their videos and you sit with the candles all around, and you kind of, like, you lie back and you start jacking your dick. I bet you anything when Nam came out with that video.
I told you I fucking control you.
Like, I think part of you, I really am getting this deep gut feeling that you just, when you watched that video of him laughing, you felt your dick twitch. Seeing another man laugh at you so boisterously and all of his self-assuredness. I think when you watched that and you heard you said, "Oh my God, I get aroused by being humiliated." I think that you probably get aroused by being humiliated, and that's why, maybe that's part of why you keep doing shit to provoke us into making videos, because you want to be laughed at.
Everything he has is derivative from his stupid, I don't know, it's like this fucked up pride or something that he can't be what everyone says he is, and when in reality he's all those things and more. And he just makes it worse because he can't ignore people saying bad things about him. He has to keep going on, and that's why he's been trolled for going on how many years now? It's because he can't shut the fuck up and ignore people.
Yeah.
Because he's too worried about himself and people slandering him, when in reality, if he would just take a step back and analyze shit, he would realize that he is everything that everyone's saying.
You are just such a fucking moron, George.